So no big deal, just part of the drive. We're literally pulled off to the side of the road here on the coast of California, and we get views like this. And it's just non-stop. I mean, God, I could not have imagined what California looked like. So glad we're doing this.
We're excited. It's my first trip to California, so I am pretty pumped. You know, things obviously aren't going the way that we thought they would on this trip, but this is an amazing experience I never expected, so. First trip to California. Obviously our first stop is an In-N-Out burger. Well, the In-N-Out restaurant to get an In-N-Out burger.
This is our rental van that we got from Escape Camper Vans. They're all hand painted. This one's called Designer. So really cool. You can see that it's, I don't know, fairly long, I guess. There is a small kitchen in the back. And by the way, I haven't checked to see how messy things are, so bear with me. But this is our kitchen. You can see there's a sink right here. Has a hand pump, so basically you just pump this lever and it'll release water. I don't want to do it because we don't have a whole lot. There's a propane stove, propane tanks here. This is our fridge that we have. So we have some food stored in there, some silverware that we had to pay for separately. Cups, little storage area here. We got a couple of camp chairs, and then you can see the curtains on all the windows here, so we're able to black things out and maintain some privacy when we travel. So that's the back of it. And then inside here is the sleeping area slash work area. So we've been propping up on this desk here and pulling into parking lots and using Wi-Fi. Of course, you know, if we go to a coffee shop or something, we'll always order something just so we're not stealing their Wi-Fi, I guess. But have a couple of benches. This actually lays out, so you can actually pull it down. It'll lay out. You remove the table, the leg, as well as a tabletop there, and it gets out of the way. And then the tabletop, and there's another plank that kind of lays on top of this to create the rest of the bed frame. So then these become the cushions, and there's another one stored inside of here just to make I guess it's about the size of a queen size bed. So it's pretty roomy, pretty luxurious. Can't complain. It's actually been fairly comfortable. And again, you know, more blackout curtains. These actually pull over to kind of block over the front view. But it's been pretty cool. And then this is the front cab. There's Becky.
Hi.
We have also been living here because we've been driving so much on the road. So this is actually more of our living during the day area. So we have our storage areas, cup holders, radio, my phone holder there, which, you know, I've been using the GPS on the phone. Anyway, it's really cool. So if you guys want to check out a camper van or travel around the country or see any national parks or anything, we definitely recommend this company, Escape Camper Vans. This is not a paid endorsement. We've just enjoyed our trip so far. It is very basic. You do have to pull off and find bathrooms and, you know, of course, your food and showers and things like that. So none of those things are built into this van, but if you can live with that, it's a great option. They're all really cool looking. They're all, like I said, they all have personalized custom paint jobs on them. This one's a little older, has almost 200,000 miles on it, but it's been great, no issues at all. So check them out. All right, guys, so I am behind the wheel, van's running. We are about to head out officially yet unofficially because we have to make a stop for some shopping first.
Oh yeah.
But then we're gonna head out and hit the open road in California.
Our first shopping experience back at home in the United States, and the toilet paper shortage is a true story. Hang on, guys, come on.
I was on a plane to California. I had all the time I'd ever need. Did you even know I was looking for you? I think that I was hiding.
Okay guys, so this is our first night actually camping in our van and sleeping in the van. So we just pulled off the side of the road. We found this cool app that shows you locations where people have spent the night in their vans It's interesting because it's just a pull-off right off the road. It seems to be a pretty quiet road, but we'll find out as we sleep, so wish us luck.
This is the finished product for our first night of wild camping. That's what this is called. That's all of our stuff back there. And then this is our bed right here. And I'm sitting right between our driver and passenger seat to record all of this. So we'll see how it goes. I think it's going to be really fun. Good morning. This is our first view of waking up in the van.
Did you really need was standing in the hall 7 hours, knew that I could make it if I ran, then I saw you.
So I don't know how well you can see this, but we are here on the coast in off of Highway 1 in California, and we are looking at some elephant seals right now. There's 3 of them down on the beach. You can kind of see them right about here, I think. And then we hear some that are behind us that are actually playing in the water right over there. So we're gonna go try to get a closer look and see if we can get a better vantage point of them. But you can hear them snorting, which is pretty interesting. I've never seen elephant seals in the wild before. So we're just a few miles south of Big Sur. It's a park here on the Pacific Coast Highway in California, and there's a drop-off or a stop-off place. It's called McWay Falls, just inside of Julia Burns Park. Unfortunately, the park is closed, so we can't get down to the falls, but I think you can kind of see the shoreline there where the falls might be. The water is like beautiful, like a really pretty shade of teal, I guess, and still looks gorgeous, but unfortunately we weren't able to check out the falls, so I'm a little disappointed because I came to see that. But you know,
You guys, look at this crazy curvy mountain road that we're on. Like that road over there, that's where we are going. We're going up and down this giant mountain directly to our left. I don't know if you can see it over there, but that's the ocean. And then these are these huge giant mountains covered in fog at the top. Like, this is just an amazing, magical experience on this twisty road in our big giant camper van. We're here at the Big Sur State Park. We're really pumped to be here. We're about to go do some hiking for the first time in California. You can see the tent behind me. The rangers are actually, they've done a really good job for social distancing, and they have a tent where it's easy to hear what they have to say, but definitely maintaining 6 feet of distance. So they suggested the Buzzards Trail, and that's where we're gonna go.
okay, so there's a huge network of trails here at Big Sur. We wish we could see them all. I want to stay here and spend the 4 months that it would take to walk all these. I don't know if that's true actually, but unfortunately we only have a little bit of time. But the rangers were really nice enough to point us in the direction of one of their favorite trail routes. So that's where we're headed now, to the, was it Buzzards Roost Trail?
Yes, but right now we're on the Warden's Walk.
Yes. We were looking at big trees earlier, but we had no idea that they get much larger. This is enormous. This is one of the redwoods. It's kind of been hollowed out, and you can see it's been fired out. Redwoods are really resilient to fire. They'll actually hold up pretty well. Although this one's dead, you can see it's still standing, still really strong. Native Americans actually used to use these hollowed out chambers, I guess, to hold their chickens and geese, and they called them geese pens, which is kind of cool. What do you think about the hike so far?
This is, I mean, it's just a normal Tuesday, right? This is really incredible. It's so breathtakingly gorgeous. Obviously, because I'm out of breath.
Yeah, so glad we made it on this trail. A little bit of a steep climb, but not too bad. I think we're supposed to get really pretty views, even more beautiful than what we've gotten so far. And we should be able to see the Pacific Ocean from the top too, assuming it's not too foggy, so we'll see. I'm working on inventing smell-o-vision, but until I do, I just want to describe what I smell. So there's amazing scent of pine in the air, as we're surrounded by a lot of pine trees, like these spruces here. And then of course the smell of the redwoods, and particularly the ones that are charred. It's just amazing smell. So I think I spoke a little too soon earlier when I said that the trail wasn't too bad. We've walked up quite a bit at a pretty steep slope, and we still have a lot more to go. I can see people up there towards the top, but this is a pretty challenging trail for sure. If you do decide that you want to hike this trail, just make sure that you pack your best pair of lungs, because you'll need them. Making the approach here, almost to the top, right where that antenna is where we're going. Alright guys, so we made it. We're on the Buzzard's Roost. I keep forgetting what it's called. In any case, it is beautiful up here. We're very high up. We're not the highest in the area, but pretty close. You can see a lot. There's the ocean way over there.
It's kind of hidden by the clouds, but it's there.
It is. Trust us. Alright guys, so we came and we saw and we conquered the top of the Buzzard's Roost. So we are heading back down. Gonna get to the van and get some food, and then possibly go on another hike to see a waterfall. All right.
Okay, Buzzard Hill conquered. Now we are on a different path, Valley View, to go out to the top and see what is supposed to be a gorgeous view of Big Sur.
So this is the trunk of a redwood. It's been chopped down. Has year indicators here, age indicators, I guess, but you can see the size of my hand compared to one of these indicators, and then take that to scale as I back up, and that thing is as wide as I am tall. It's huge. All right, so we climbed our second trail today. It's a little bit easier, shorter than the other one. It's a Valley View. Made it up here. Still beautiful views. Yeah, so we've gone quite a few, 3 or 4 miles today.
Take me out to California. Take me out to California.
The crew was really fantastic. It was an excellent flight, and now we're here at, am I looking in the right place?
This side.
Oh, I was looking in the right place. Okay. Now we're here at the seat, and then Ryan is right over here across from me. Say hey, baby.
Hey. Oh, hey. I didn't know you were filming.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I have this whole row to me myself.
All right, y'all, this is home for the next 11 days. It looks really cool, and it looks pretty comfy, too.
Yep. Anticlimactic. Just so you know, if you go outside, there is like a dried up carcass right there.
California, here I come. I've seen it all upon the silver screen. The happy face